naší herní série na hru Deus Ex Human Revolution. Já to dělám jak v těch akčních filmech, oni vždycky skáčou z těch oken. Protože to je docela cool, tak. Někdo tu zrovna bude stát, ne? Ne, kamo, nebude. Průzkumník, to jsem, no. Si představte, že to jsem. Prdele. Tak. Radši cestuju po svých, než ve výtahu. Co když se výtah zasekne, že? To by potom byl průser trošku. Ale to by myslím, že až tak nevadilo. Tak. Hej, tak to je. To není od tebe moc milé, jasno. Si od tebe aspoň vezmu tu kreditku, když už nic. Tak. Kdyby to chtělo, jak v tom Just Cause vždycky, ten hák, abych jsme se mohli zaháknout vždycky tam, kam potřebujeme. Ještě by to chtělo dolů. Jdeme na věc. Tak, teďka... Sníme jednu tu tyčinku, ať máme toho víc. Tak, odhodíme tady, co to je, kapacita zásobníku. Zkombinovat. Tak, na 4 to je.
Richard, patch me to Seraph. We may have a problem here.
Wonderful. Adam, talk to me.
This factory, where the hacker's signal originated, it's got FEMA signs all. Over it. I think it's some kind of internment camp.
FEMA? That's impossible. Half of our contracts are government issue.
I know, but the soldiers who attacked us are here, and from the looks of it, they've got access to some pretty impressive equipment.
I better make some calls. Find out who's giving the orders and get back to me.
Samozřejmě, pane. Tak, máme další praktický bodíček. Tak. Tak, tím pádem máme tady tuto celou stranu zkombinovanou, tím pádem my kombinujeme ten zbytek, co tu ještě nemáme. Potom už budeme potom rozšiřovat to, co třeba nám tady chybí z toho. Třeba tohle. My god, co to? No, říkám. Polovina našich zakázek je pro vládu. Tak, já se tu uložím, aby to nevypadalo, že se neukládám. Jo, my vlastně přestaneme tu, že? Samozřejmě. Lepší místo si to vybrat nemohla.
Open wide!
Oh, to prdele. Dobré.
Don't move, asshole! Come and get me!
Co to je?
Target locked.
Ne. Nein. Naštěstí jsem se uložila těsně před tímhle, takže by to nemělo vadit. Já už si vezmu ten combat rifle, protože... Ne, to mě to automaticky uložilo samo. Jsem netušila, že to někdo automaticky samo. Ne, ten nechci to. To je ten zaměřovací systém, co to je. Dobrý. Nice, on. Hezký lítač, kámo. Nebo musím dělat takovou krásnou věc. Jo, ten vůbec nic neměl. Počkej, mám pro tebe takové. Mám pro tebe tam takové zvláštní překvapení. Slyšel jsi někde o ně? Je to tam. Protože proti mě nemají žádnou šanci, nikdy. Je revolver. Co to je, sakra? Raketomet. Hej, pojď dolů. Pojď se mnou vyřídit trošku jinak. Vždycky. Kreditka. Chybí mi už je docela dost nábojů, jestli vás to zajímá. Přeju se od vás vysvětlení. A to ještě nevím, jak mi ho chcete dát, když už jste dávno mrtví. Ale v pořádku. Tak, to pak jsou hňupové. Jedna munice, no. Wow. Výborně. Tohle se mi vždycky líbí. Tak. Hi, Barbie. Tak, to pak to tu máme. No výborně. Tak, tohle jsou zálohy. Máme tohle. A bychom měli. Doufám, že tam není ten robotisko, co si myslím, že tam je. No to tam bude, to je jedno. Uspro TKT. Dobře, přečteme se aspoň nějaké zprávičky. Neural... Hub. Neurální hubice. Jo. Ale mi to střílet už nebude, ne? Ne. Je to tady můžu že mě vidíš. Tu je další. Ne, jsou to střelovačky. Že nechce nějak machičně postřelit, takže můj svatavý robot. Kamarády, tak takhle by to nešlo. Lalala. Tak, přístupové heslo. Kredity. Teaser. A já se ho nevzala, já ho tam nechala, chápete? Teď, když to zrovna nejvíc potřebujete. Jedna. Přístup udělan. What the fuck, po druhé během 6 měsíců? Ha. Tak nenajdete někde tolik kreditů. Ještě naprosto zdarma. Hacknout. Jo, my si musíme zastavit k pitomci tam. Cože to, když se to teďka nikdo nedozví, tak se to můžu klidně dělat, co se mi zachce.
Access grant.
Cracker. No výborně. Nikde nic. Kreditky. Tu já Millera. Tak a kam teď? Teď tam dolů, jo? To se mi líbí. To by se mi to se mi ještě páčí. Já život nehrám. 7, 9, 8, 4. Tak, pojď.
Jensen, that frequency we tracked just got a burst of activity. I think these guys might be pulling out.
Yeah, I've kind of been getting that feeling. Any idea who's running the show?
They're using some kind of code. But from what I can gather, the guy giving the orders is still a level below you.
Nice job, Pritchard. I'll find him.
No jo, kamaráde, ještě půjdu nahoru. Pritchardovi se to vždycky nějak podařilo vypnout. Protože maestro Pritchard je prostě maestro Pritchard. A já se chci ještě podívat, třeba tu něco mají special pro mě. Co říkám? Kredity bych si tu zapomněla, wow, ještě do konce 220, to je dost. To se hlavně dneska nezískává. A přístupové kody. Tak můžeme vyrazit. Dolů takhle teď. Na tu skillu, myslím. Ne, tohle je lepší. To se mi víc líbí. Děkuji, přišel Jensen a všichni mu dožínají světilka. To je krásné od vás. Že na mě myslíte. Tam ještě nechci. Musím podívat na trošku jiné věci. Jestli to třeba ještě něco není. Těsně před naším soubem. Vedle takové obří dveře budu narážet do zdi. Je to normální?
Looky here. We got us a Boy Scout.
He must be the one who mucked up my operation at the morgue.
Get rid of him, Barrett.
Oh, that's gonna be a pleasure.
Jo, to je ten chlapec, co jsem tak možná vidím. Ale v pořádku, vezmeme si na něj nějakou vynikající zbraň. Já to mám, myslím, někdo tu svůj tajnou skrýšku. Lavala. Náboj za mnou, idiote.
Bombs away, Boy Scout! When I find you, I'm gonna take my time with you, boy. Pay for that. That's enough. You wanna play dirty?
Je to tam?
Don't die on me yet. This Boy Scout's got a few questions to ask. Your leader, the one who called you Barrett. Who is he? Why is FEMA sending you after Seraph Industries?
FEMA? You think FEMA gives a rat's ass about some rinky-dink biotech corporation's company secrets? You got worse enemies than FEMA.
Yeah, like who? Who?
Get to Shanghai. Hangshot Court Gardens. Penthouse. Tell him... Tell him Barrett sent you straight to hell!
Jensen, what's going on down there? Those soldiers just sixed out like you wouldn't believe.
They see you.
No, I was flying dark in case it got hot. You all right?
I'm fine. Patch me to Sarif.
I'm getting you out of here first. Get to the LZ. I'll pick you up there.
Omlouvám se, že jsem teďka chvilku zapomněla mluvit, ale... Jako hustě, dneska jsme to měli hned na poprvé bez jakýchkoliv těch. Nám to, že vždycky mi to trvá, jo? Hej, tak tohle bych tu fakt nečekala. A tohle? Brokovnici, dvouhlavňovku. Tak to bych už to nečekala třeba vůbec. Tak, počkej. To si přesuneme sem. Kde máme? Tady máme revolver. Brokovnici si hodíme sem. A sem si hodíme tu naši budoucí brokovnici. Já. Úplně borec takovou starou brokovnici. Mňam. Prozatím dneska budeme používat revolver, protože ho máme nejný. Housky Johnson, to bylo hezky dobité. Ale ty víš, jak já miluji hezky dobité věci. Tak. No to jdeme docela dost dlouho, si myslím. Vzhůru do nekonečna a ještě dál. Ferry? Ferry.
You ready to get out of here, Jensen?
Yeah, take us back to Sarif Industries.
None too soon, if you ask me. Strap in and hold on.
Jensen, I need to speak with you. Meet me in your office right away.
I'd love to, Francis, but I have to debrief Sarif first.
I suppose you could, or you could hear what I have to say and see if that doesn't change things. Pritchard out.
Tak, první zajdeme za Pritchardem, protože Pritchard se mi zdá, že bude mít nějaké lepší zprávy. Tak, co pak máš na srdci?
What do you want?
As much as I hate to admit it, I need your help. That signal you shut down in DRB territory. It's been active for almost a year.
You're telling me someone outside this company has had access to our network since before the first attack?
I've detected intrusions before and shut them down swiftly every time. But whoever designed this particular algorithm is good. Very good.
You've told Sarif?
See, here's the thing. The intrusions were possible because of a backdoor access into our security system that I never even knew existed.
The one Sanders' team used to get inside our plant.
I've worked here for 7 years, Jensen, and this is the first time I've seen that particular access route. David Sarif created it specifically to bypass the firewall. He's hiding something, and I think you should find out what it is.
Why me?
Because, as far as I can tell, Sarif created that access and was streaming a lot of data through it, shortly after your ex-girlfriend suggested he hire you.
Vážně?
Don't you have some investigating to do?
Jo, mám. Já nevím, proč mě ještě pořád stojí v kanclu. Tak. Teďka máme obě dvě hore. Sice nevím, co tam chci vyřešit, ale v pořádku. Určitě něco vyřešíme.
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarah's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go.
What happened to me was no accident.
My mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Taggart, but it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm a psychologist, Mr. Jensen. I know when a man is hiding behind words. The flesh may heal, but the mind is not always so resilient. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
Gladly.
Mně se tam nechtělo toto jako... Tak, teď zavřeme hezky a jdeme za šerifem.
Boss, we need to talk.
Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
What?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now, but he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important.
You went behind my back on this one, boss. With all due respect, you hired me to keep this place secure. But I can't do that if you are not 100% straight with me.
Why are you getting so defensive? All I'm saying is we should be looking forward, Adam, not back. You may not realize this, but there is a war going on out there. A war to control intellectual property rights and cutting-edge science. And as commander-in-chief of this company, I have to be ready for anything. I hired you instead of that private security company Frank wanted, because I needed somebody loyal. Somebody who understands chain of command.
Whoa, don't get me wrong, boss. I'm not questioning your leadership. I'm just concerned that the data you streamed might have been compromised, accessed by the hacker who attacked us. If so, how do you suggest I handle it?
Good question. I guess we should consider every possibility. I just wonder if you're being a bit paranoid here. Fixating on details that aren't critical? I mean, are you so shaken up by what happened 6 months ago, by your failure to make a difference then, that you can't roll with the punches anymore? Damn it, Adam! I brought you back in today because you have an immediate crisis to deal with. Questioning me about things that don't matter isn't going to bring Megan back.
Stop dancing around the issue. You're hiding something, boss. Something about me, or Megan, or the work that goes on inside this company. And unless you want me to walk out that door right now, you'd better come clean with me.
Or what? You can't afford to quit right now? Not with all those hospital bills racked up behind you? God damn it, Adam. I know you want to find Megan's killers as badly as I do. How are you going to do that on your own without this company's resources behind you? Huh? You've got bigger fish to fry. So let's focus on them and forget we ever had this discussion. Are we done here? Because we still have to discuss our next move.
Uh-huh.
Here, this is for you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Henshaw Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the typhoon or with some other top secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Seraph Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure. I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
It's never been about money for me, Adam. But you're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get going. Farida's prepping the chopper.
Tak, tady se bych se teda pro dnešek rozloučila, děkuji moc za každé odběr, za každé sklanutí a zatím adios.